It's the 18th of March 2020, day 2 of the self-isolation. Although I have to say that I feel a bit of a fraud because day 1 proved not really self-isolation as such, because we realised that neither my wife nor I had been out at all during the day, so I might as well be self-isolated but have the whole run of the house. So I did, and I slept in my own bed last night, and self-isolation was going to start today. But, well, and it will. But it's 5:30, early evening now. Suzanne is out. She's collected our grandson from his nursery, and you know what a breeding ground those places are for illness. So when she comes back, self-isolation will start. However, this morning I had a hospital visit. I phoned them up to check. They said yes, they wanted me to come in. Now, this is the precursor to another hospital visit on Friday when they're going to give me my next infusion of immunotherapy. Anyway, they wanted me to go in, so I went in, saw the doctor, and they took blood and all the rest of it, blood pressure, weighed me. And I did say to them that given that it's a clinical trial, so I might be getting the real immunotherapy, or I might be getting a placebo, which is just like sugary water. And I did pose the question that, I said there's an ethical question, because if I am getting a placebo, then they're kind of forcing me to come out of self-isolation in order to get it. And anyway, they did say that some of the clinical trials are getting canned, but this particular one, no, they're not taking on new people, but people who are a certain distance away from surgery, that's me, certain people who are a certain distance away from the regular chemotherapy, that's me, they're going to carry on for the present. So I'm required to go in on Friday. So anyway, in order to go into the hospital, I drove in, didn't take a taxi like I would normally, avoiding public transport. And then I walked in trying to be socially distancing, but when you get in the hospital, social distancing, forget it. It's not possible. I mean, after all, nurses are going to stick stuff in your arm, and doctors are going to be within a certain distance, and members of the public are going to be within a certain distance, and they're ill. I have to say the oncology department wasn't anything like as full as it has been before, but anyway, there we are. So, self-isolation is going to start sort of, probably in about an hour's time when Suzanne gets home. And so, feel a bit of a fraud about yesterday, but, today, oh my goodness, and something else happened. Bank problems. Couldn't log into my bank account. The little calculator jobby they give you to log in has died. And so I thought, well, I've already been out once. I tried phoning up the telephone banking. They wanted a pass number that I don't remember ever setting up. And there were other possible solutions, but it was round and round in circles, down the banking rabbit hole. So in the end, I thought, blow it. And I thought, well, I've been out once already today, so I went to the local branch and sorted it out over the counter. So again, self-isolation out the window. Well, it raises the question, if you just can't operate your bank account during a time like this, coronavirus problem, you're stuffed. You are stuffed. So, anyway, hopefully it's sorted. Not proven yet. But anyway, self-isolation starts tonight, and fingers crossed that Sue's okay. If she's not, that's gonna be interesting. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.